Hello everybody, great to see you all again. Thanks again for joining me, right? Today we're going to be looking at, very briefly, I promise, evaluative adjectives. So one more time, evaluative adjectives. We're going to be having a look at what are evaluative adjectives and why are they important for your academic writing. It'll be short and sweet, I promise. And once again, we'll do the theory part with me talking about it, and then I'll show you in a practical, on paper, some examples that could be useful for you to improve your academic writing. All right, guys. So as always, take it easy and stay awesome. So, what is an evaluative adjective? Well, as you know, an adjective is a describing word in English. So when you want to describe something, you're going to use an adjective, right? For example, my car is a red color. Red obviously is describing the car. The car is a noun, right? Okay, red is describing the car, and that's your adjective. So we call them describing words, right? So evaluated adjectives really help you to express your opinion about something, all right? And they really help you express your idea or your feeling or your emotion about something in your essay writing. So they are very, very useful evaluative adjectives, right? Sorry, let me just take a drink of coffee here. Okay, sorry about that. My throat a little bit dry. Okay, so let's have a look at some examples of evaluative adjectives. So you can say, on the weekend, I watched a movie. Or on the weekend, I watched a film. Okay, that's some information you've provided there. But to make it more interesting, all right, to express your opinion or your feeling more, you can use an evaluative adjective such as, on the weekend, I watched a horrible, or I watched a very disappointing movie on the weekend. So horrible or disappointing, obviously there you are expressing your opinion about how it was basically, yeah. Okay, so that's a little bit of an example there for you when we put it into some context. Let's make another example. Last week, Wednesday, I went to a restaurant to have some food. So last week, I went to the restaurant on Wednesday to have some food. How could we make this more interesting? How could you express yourself more? You can use an evaluative adjective, okay? Such as, last week Wednesday I went to an amazing restaurant. So an amazing restaurant, you can use that evaluative adjective. Or you could say, last week Wednesday I went to an awesome restaurant. All right, so awesome, amazing are your evaluative adjectives. They give more kind of emotion, more feeling to your sentence, right? So a little bit of an example there for you. Let's look at another example. Maybe you can say, last week I went to a university meeting. Okay, last week I went to a university meeting. How could we make that more interesting? What evaluative adjective could you use? You could say, last week I went to a very average university meeting, or last week I went to a kind of boring university meeting. All right, so these are some tips here to help improve your academic writing. It really does help put more emotion, more feeling into your sentence structure. So I do highly recommend it, right? Try to use these evaluative adjectives, all right? It will improve your academic writing. Let's look at some examples then on Microsoft Word shortly. And once again, there's a big long list. Have a look at the long list and try to memorize them and try to use them in your academic paragraph writing or essay writing. It really will help you improve your your writing skill there, right? Okay, everybody. So do take care of yourself. It's been great seeing you again, and see you shortly, right? Take care and stay awesome. Hello, everybody. Good to have you back here again with me. So we've been discussing evaluative adjectives, and now I would like to show you some real-time examples of these evaluative adjectives. Just to remind you, evaluative adjectives are very useful in your academic writing. It helps to really express how you feel about a certain topic or issue. So just to recap, evaluative adjective is kind of forming or giving an opinion about something, maybe the value or quality of something after thinking carefully about it. So let's have a look at some examples then of evaluative adjectives here. So if you look at the screen, you can see quite a few there. So when you have an opinion that something is not very good or very bad, you can see there's a lot of evaluative adjectives to express that feeling. So for example, if we think about a film review or a movie, you can express yourself by saying, on the weekend, I saw a dreadful film. So in other words, you watched a very bad film. Or last week, I watched a comedy film. However, it was awful. So there you go. You have awful, again, referring to being very bad. Now, using these evaluative adjectives makes your writing more, I would say, more colorful, all right? More varied, more kind of creative. So do try to use evaluative adjectives for expressing your opinion on something. Let's look on the other hand then. So we have, maybe you watched a very good film on the weekend. So what are some evaluated adjectives you could use to express your feeling and opinion? Well, you could say, on Saturday, I saw an awe-inspiring action movie. So, awe-inspiring, referring to very good. Alternatively, you could say, last week, Wednesday, I saw a delightful drama film. So there, once again, you're using these evaluated adjectives to express your opinion about something. So I do recommend you use these evaluated adjectives for expressing your opinion about something in particular. If you're maybe neutral meaning kind of average, it's not good, it's not bad, you can use the neutral evaluated adjectives such as on the weekend, I saw a very average, or I saw a very fair, or I saw a very ordinary comedy film. So that's kind of average, not good, not bad. So do try to use evaluative adjectives in your academic writing and expressing how you feel about something or expressing your opinion. Use these high-level words, high-level vocabulary for expressing your opinion. And evaluative adjectives are a good way of doing this. Awesome, everyone. Thanks again for watching. And awesome, well, awesome is going to be what kind of evaluative adjective? Awesome is going to be very good, right? Okay. So do take care of yourselves and take care. Bye-bye.